It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, George Kirby.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And there's a ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chorio. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. This one in the air. Raley. Carousel. And there's 2 down. Here's how the Athletics line up to start 2025. Chris, they're looking for better results after 3 straight losing seasons.
Yeah, Boog. They lost 93 games last year, and it was an improvement over the previous 2 seasons when they lost more than 100. This is the franchise of Lefty Grove, Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson, and Jimmy Fox. Let's hope A's fans have more reason to cheer this season.
On the outside corner for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
De La Cruz.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Vladdy coming around third. Relay throw home. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Lawrence Butler. That clips a corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A's get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
That's to third and foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 down. Here's Donovan Solano. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now it's filled up.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker fouls one off. 2-2. Base knock right field. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners leave 1. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. The wind and the pitch.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
This is J.J. Bleday. That one fouled off, 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
So a man aboard, digging in, Zach Geloff. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Here's Gio Urshela. And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. One down, base is empty. And a bunt towards third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Austin Shenton getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Two out, space is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Almost got him. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Next offering misses down and away.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Jackson Chourio up next for the A's. On the ground to the left. Over to Polanco. They get 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That pitch clips the outside corner. And now 2-2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kirby checks the runner. Chourio dives back in safely. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1 out, the runner at second here on opening day. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Popped up. Crawford puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Now a chance for Lawrence Butler.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one almost hit him.
Strike. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. But that's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that's downstairs and outside. J.J. Bleday next to bat for the A's. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That one ripped but foul. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the part of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mariners.
Here's a big power threat, Brent Rooker. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Solano off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, J.J. Bleday. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. That one misses. And a full count now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The batter, the second
now,
baseman,
Zach Geloff.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Gio Urshela to the plate.
13, Gio Urshela.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Raley hauls it in to end the inning. And the A's are gone in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His first homer of the year, it's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. The 1-1.
2-1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Austin Shenton. Grounded to third, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. There's the strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is out of play. A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. And it's gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Jackson Chourio.
Ball 2.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is going to go. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Taylor Saucedo gets the ball now.
Number 60.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Taylor Saucedo.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here on opening day. That one not close. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Next up for the A's, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Lawrence Butler.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Ball to strike. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Victor Robles. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Butler hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Donovan Solano. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And it is 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Brent Rooker.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and they make a change to start the
Number
sixth.
46.
The new pitcher, Trent Thornton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Got him swinging. Now the A's designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Santos preparing to come on if needed. Snyder, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Zach Geloff, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Giorgella steps in. Swing and a foul out of play. Bleday leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners 1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
The A's leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grounds 1 to short. De La Cruz fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss and a slider.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners go down quietly there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Rooker ranging back. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a pop-up. Raley has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio up next for the A's.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Now one missed.
Inside.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
One out, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball left side. And Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 4, Lawrence.
Runner at first with 2 away. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. Robles quickly throws it in, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gregory Santos won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Mariners,
for the Mariners, Colin Snyder.
number 52.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Athletics.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michel Otonez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Mariners, the designated hitter, Austin Shenton.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one sliced foul. Left field, Chourio. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman
Jorge Polanco digs in now.
Polanco.
Swing and a miss. And it's a full count.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That smash towards center. Rodriguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, J.J. Bleday. Movement in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brash, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff.
Geloff.
One down, base is empty. That's a walk.
Nope.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now move to first. Geloff back in on a dive. Geloff leads off first with 1 away. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
The A's looking to add another. Swing and a miss.
You got a full count. 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Chourio. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A's strand a couple. They lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
37.
bottom of the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
And you know,
Leclerc.
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental
Leading
toughness
up
matters
for
in
the Mariners,
situations like
the
this as
center
well.
fielder,
Here's Victor Robles.
Robles.
Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That was just a great
Now
jump and
batting,
route to the
third
ball.
baseman,
Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. The Athletics leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Langoliers collects, fires to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brent Rooker up next for the Mariners. Solano, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Butler on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, and one error, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, it's the A's 6 and the Mariners 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gabe Spire.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. TJ McFarland.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Luke Raley.
The first baseman, Luke Raley.
1-1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Arozarena.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
So they're down to their final out. Austin Shenton up next for the Mariners. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This could end it. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
6-1 is your final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Athletics. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Paul Skeens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-2.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next one misses, and the count's full.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strikes him out with 101.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on the pitchers. The game goes on.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Hit on the ground to short, De La Cruz. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Guardians fail to score. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Tanner Bybee.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. There's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Yeah, foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Does a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball, and even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. And Guerrero is set down. That's out number 3. Nothing doing there for the A's. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the division series. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Outside low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. On the ground, and that's a fair ball.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. Just missed. Off the mark there. 3-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you.
De La Cruz. Here's Geloff for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Stepping in, Ramon Urias.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Fouled off. He was late. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Upstairs. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
Now here is Shea Langoliers. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next pitch is outside. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now Lawrence Butler. Throw to second, and he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
This one in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Kicks and deals. Missed with a changeup. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Gone! He circles the bases and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So here's Brown at the plate. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on.
2-2 now.
And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. 1 out, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. And that skips into there. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with the quick free pass.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Inside and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Ground ball right side could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 3 and the Guardians nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away down.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas makes the grab on the run. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. Out of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That missed by a lot, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez sizing this one up, drops into the glove, and that is that. Bottom 4, leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Fry makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That one misses in the dirt.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
There's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Triple digits on that last pitch.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop Brian.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So 2 down. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and the Rookie of the Year gets the strikeout. 1 left for the Guardians. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Towards first, Santana. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Late on that fastball. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Jacob Junis, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Gaddis also getting ready. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard hit to third. Slings to first. The A's go quietly. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 3 and the Guardians nothing. Game 1 of the division series. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's one to Guerrero, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now here is Will Brennan. In the air, left field. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the A's 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis.
Now pitching.
He has a great slider with tons of
number
movement.
16, Jacob Junis.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Ball, Sam.
Activity in the bullpen. Sam Hentges up and throwing. That one fouled off, 2-2. Chopper to second. Urias over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Max Schumann.
Max Schumann getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees.
Count it 3-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. It's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. And the A's are gone in order. They're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jose Leclerc.
Jose Leclerc.
And here is Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Geloff sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Fry.
David Fry, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2 count.
Got him. 2 out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
So up next, Ramon Urias. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. His homer brings the Guardians a bit closer as the A's are on top. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And makes the grab. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two down. And delivers outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground to first, Santana takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Jacob Junis out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Hunter Gaddis on to pitch out of the pen here.
Hunter Gaddis.
Two down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
No, that's low.
Next offering is down low. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And that one is inside. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And that will end the inning. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Ferguson. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just off the inside edge. That one in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next pitch is outside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's in there. And the count now even up.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Guardians lead 1, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Hentges. Gio Urshela to the plate.
For the A's, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That one way outside, and it's 2-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Brennan. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. One down, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
All over that one right there.
Now
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Next offering is downstairs.
Nope.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the
Now
hitter.
batting,
Man, you got to
the
challenge the guy
designated
with the
hitter,
fastball.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And no one can get there. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Sam Hentges will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
Trevor Stephan gets handed the rock out of the pen,
and he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's hard hit in the line. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 4.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. The A's looking to add another. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the A's 5 and the Guardians 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michel Otañez.
Now pitching for the A's, number 47, Michel Otañez.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
That misses, and it's 2-1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Floro also throwing. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. On the ground, right side, Geloff. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering upstairs. Now one missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So now here's the DH, Jhonkensy Noel. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michel Otonez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching,
Dylan Floro will take over on the mound.
Dylan Floro.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's claim game 1 here at home.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
So singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.